That helps. Okay, well, you guys think, oh yeah, maybe the end of the year they'll have a vaccine and this will all be over. Keep hoping. Well, we just stay home and stay out of crowds and we don't go to club meetings or anything. Yeah, yeah, that's great. Yeah, 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 you bet. Okay, well, good luck with your.
Good stuff. All right, guys, if you're just joining us from outside there, everybody in here, stand on us, please go. Yes, sir. If you're just joining us from out there, hey, world, how's it going?
There we are.
Lovely. Good stuff. So if you guys are just joining, we're just getting our seminar set up here, and we're going to go ahead and have some fun. So everybody in here, quick, 20 awesome pushes, please, while we're in. Go. Yes, sir. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, sir, done, sir. Good job. Roll over, 20 leg lifts, please. Go. Yes, sir.
You may not want to plug it there.
2,
That one there showing that it's.
Oh, lovely. Good stuff.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 1,
Oh, that's what I want to see. Good stuff.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 20, sir, done, sir.
Beautiful. And everybody stand on up, please. Go.
Yes,
And attention. Bow, Brucey. And position.
sir.
Good job. Number Chunji.
Sir.
Chunji, begin.
Sir.
Good work. Good job, everybody. And position.
Sir.
Now let's see here, everybody. Guys, let's have a little bit of fun. Let's do something a little bit different. Yes, sir? Everybody take off your belts, please. Go.
Sir.
I think I know what
In here, out there, take off those belts, please. Go.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
You're going to fold them in half, and then you're going to fold them in quarters. Yes, sir?
Sir.
Just like this. And interestingly enough, it should work out to be about the size of some nunchucks that would fit you. Yes, sir?
Sir.
Yes, indeed. So from here, everybody, position. Set. Prepare for nunchuck 1.
Nunchuck 1, sir.
Very good. Nunchuck 1, begin.
Hard.
Good job, sir.
Nunchuck 1, sir.
I love it. Good job, everybody. Good stuff. And quick, put those belts back on.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. And don't worry, guys, we'll come back to that as I understand, I got a couple folks out there in the rest of the world. Hello, world. Good stuff. Who are not testing for their black belts right now. Everybody say yes.
Yes.
Oh, whoa. Black belts. Everybody say yes.
Yes.
Outstanding. Let's see that positive attitude. And everybody, snag your commas. If you're in here, you're out there, grab your commas. Let's go. Let's go. Good job, everybody. And from here, guys, we're going to do a basic comma seminar for those of us who have not been in some of the upper belt classes to learn some of this stuff. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
From here, I need everybody quick, turn face to the back of the room, please. Go, yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
You guys are going to be helping me out here. Every position.
Sir.
If you're in the computer over there, stay facing towards your computer, please. Yes, sir? Yes, indeed. Everybody that's in here is facing towards the back. That way, everybody out there in the computer world can see you guys. And from here, guys, we're going to get started on our down block. So here's what we're going to do. You're going to take your left hand. Everybody in here, I'm going to hurt your brains a little bit. Everybody take your left hand. That's this one over here. You're going to cross it on the top. You're going to take your right hand. Bring it down in front just like this. And everybody, we're going to rock out a down block. Now, the trick with commas is to down block without what? Cutting your own arm off. It's much more difficult to fight when you have one fewer arms. So, guys, we're going to cross right here. I'm going to pull up and do that down block right here. Very good. Nicely done, everybody. And then I'm going to change it over on the other side. So right hand now is on top, left hand's on the bottom. And Mr. Aiden, is that what we do with our commas, sir? No, it's not. Everybody, lovely. 20 push-ups, courtesy of Mr. Aiden J. Push-up position, please. Go.
Yes, sir.
Good job. Nice work.
Sir.
Oh, sweet. Okay, I guess I don't have any of these. All right, everybody, and attention. Stand on now, please.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. My guys in here, turn on back around, please. Everybody in here, out there, lovely. Guys, I've only got black belts right now, so sweet. Fair comma one, please.
Comma one, sir.
Oh, push-up position, please. Good.
Yes, sir.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 of you in here. I should be able to hear more than 2. 20 more push-ups, please. Go.
Yes, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 20, sir. Yes, sir.
Lovely. Stand on back up, please.
Yes, sir.
Outstanding. Man, oh, man. We're 10 minutes in. It's going to be a long 2 hours if you guys don't have good responses. Fair comma one.
Comma one, sir.
Comma one, begin.
Hi. Hi.
Very good. And I need everybody position.
Sir.
Let's see here. Mr. Bennington, will you focus in on Mr. Everett, this young gentleman right here?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Everett, hi, Mr. Everett.
Hi, Mr. Everett.
You guys all know him. You guys all love him. You guys all think he's great, but don't tell him, please. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Everett, come on back to that square block, going towards the front here for that last set of 4 cover chops, please. Good. And step forward, cover chop 1, cover chop 2. Remember, guys, he's coming here right to his neck level. Yes, sir? It's not a down block, which I saw several folks do. It is right to the neck level. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very good. As he steps back, same thing. Neck level, and last one. Very good. And everybody, in here, out there, I'm going to ask somebody out there, what kind of stance is young Mr. Everett in right now? What kind of stance is he in, guys?
Front stance.
Oh, hang on, I'm asking somebody out there. Mr. Dominic, what kind of stance is he in, sir?
Front stance, sir.
Front stance. Very good. Guys, make sure you got your stances. The first thing that goes out the window as soon as you pick up weapons is those fundamentals. Do not let those fundamentals go away. Everybody seeks to be just like Mr. Everett right there. Position.
Sir.
Prepare for comma one with stances. Comma one, begin.
Hard. Hard. Hard.
Good. That's much better. And position.
Sir.
Good stuff. Let me see, guys. I think I just had a couple other folks jump on in and join. Let's see here. Where'd they go? Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And let's see here, guys. When I see comma one, let me see here. I want to highlight where'd they get to. Where'd my, there they are. Guys, let me see like my Fort Collins guys. My Fort Collins instructor's position. Prepare for comma one. Just my Fort Collins guys. And comma one, begin. Bring that power, just like they had right there, guys. That was awesome. Everybody give those guys a round of applause, please. Nicely done. And let's see here. Bring my spotlight on back. Where'd it get to? Where'd we get to? Good stuff. All right, everybody, guys. So from here, show me that good power on those techniques. Position.
Sir.
Prepare for comma one.
Comma one. Sir.
Comma one, begin.
Hard. 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 Stance on his last move.
Good job. And position.
Sir.
All right, everybody, guys. And from here, let's see here. Take those commas, set them down, please.
Yes, sir.
Take your hands, tuck them into your belts.
There.
That's like for everybody in here, out there. Set your commas down. Tuck your hands into your belt behind you. Very good. And guys, from here, show me that Chunji, just the stances, please. We're going to do a little bit of a stance seminar right now, too. We got weapons and we got stances. So, guys, if you're one of my guys that's out there in the rest of the world, too, make sure that you're following on these stances. And everybody, Chunji with no hands, begin. Good. There we go, guys. Nice work.
Hard.
And Miss Rebecca, if you could start that video, that'd be awesome. Good stuff. And everybody, back to position, please.
Yes, sir.
Those stances, everybody, those stances were spot on. Those stances were absolutely excellent. Keep up the good work there. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Especially right here. Circular stances. Keep that up. Yes, sir?
Yes,
As soon as you pop the commas in your hand, make sure you keep that. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. So everybody say those commas, please go. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So for the guys who are out there who might not know comma one, every position. Get ready. What we're going to do is we're going to step on up to the left side. I'm going to step back, crossing my left hand up on top, right hand on the bottom. I'm going to turn and down block. Very good. Now I'm going to step on forward and chop, please. Good. Very good. And I'll work my right shoulder now. I'm going to take my right hand, put that on top, left hand on the bottom. Turn around and down block towards the other side. Very good. Now, guys, these stances are spot on. Very good. And 7-4, please. Go. Good. Looking towards the front, please. Turn and down block. Nice work. Now remember, with that front stance, my front knee where you get into trouble and where you can get into some danger and actually hurt yourself, guys, this knee right here is when you let it fold in. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
If I let my knee fold in here, my knee is not built to take pressure this way. It is built to take pressure here. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So guys, make sure that front knee, instead of pointing in right here, is pointing out. Especially if you got like a knee brace on or anything like that, make sure it's pointed out where it's safe. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. So we've done that down block here, and stepping forward, chop. Good. Very good. Looking towards the back, turn, and chamber. Down block. And make sure whichever hand is in front is the one that's doing the down block. Mr. Alberts, sir, your kneecap is in danger of getting a close shave there, sir. Take this all the way up. Good. Nicely done. Nicely done. Good job, guys. That's it right there, right there, right there. Good job. And Mr. Elliott, bring that other hand to the block. Very good. Now from here, step forward and jump. Very good. Now what do I do next, everybody? What do I do next, Mr. Elliott? Square block. Stepping out into what kind of stance, everybody?
Back stance.
Oh, shout it out. Back stance?
Back
stance.
Very good. Step it on out and back stance. Good. Making sure that you got that square block here, guys, just like this. Very good. I'm in that strong back stance. Most of my weight's over my back foot. And my commas are pointed straight out. I should have them pointed together just like this. Going right out this way, right here. Very good. And stepping forward and showing that cover chop in that front stance again. And go. Good job. And turn. And square block. Up. Good work. And step forward, chop. Good job. Turn and square block. And step forward, chop. Go. And where are those stances, guys? There we go. Turn and square block. So stances on each one. Good job, everybody. Step forward, chop. One. Keep that back heel down on the ground. Very good. Back heel should be down. Front leg should be bent. Very good. Step forward, chop. Step backwards, chop. Step backwards, chop. Hi-ya! Very good. Nicely done, everybody. And position. Nicely done. I love that intensity. Keep it up, guys. Set those commas down for just a second, please. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
We're going to come back to those in just a minute. We're going to spin on to something else right now, however. Guys, I touched on those stances. We're going to work on those a little bit more. I need everybody prepared for done gun. Yes, sir?
Sir.
Sir.
And everybody, show me that done gun. Remember, I'm going to step out and into what kind of stance? Raise your hand if you got it. Mr. Everett, sir. Back stance. Very good. Stepping out. Pseudo block. Good. Very good. And everybody back to the beginning, please. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
When I step out, it's that left leg that's snapping out, up, up, and I'm dropping my weight into this technique. That's the big deal for this technique is when I'm bringing my hands up, I'm getting ready to drop down into it. Your arms are not very strong, believe it or not, going in this direction. They're really not. I don't know if you guys have ever tried to pull something from over here. It's pretty hard on your arm, right, everybody?
Sir.
I can't generate a lot of power by simply chopping right here. I got to bring those hands up, and I got to step out, drop that weight into that technique. Yes, sir? It should almost feel like it's kind of yanking you off balance. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Sorry. Drop that weight into that stance. Everybody show that. Yep. Very good. Dropping into that stance. Good job. Now from here, we've got that pseudo block. And step forward and let yourself drop into that punch too. Yes, sir? Good stuff. We're in our pseudo block right here. We're pushing out that back leg and letting yourself drop into that stance there. And you go. Very good. Nice and done. And turn, drop that weight. Boom. Right into that pseudo block. And go. Nicely done. Now as I aim, remember, that aim isn't a defined pointing at somebody and stepping forward and punching. This is, I'm getting a hold of something. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
If I got Mr. Bobby over here. He's the only one of you guys I can actually punch right now. Much to my dismay. Yes, sir?
Sir.
I've done my spin walk. I'm getting a hold of something right here. So that way when I step forward, I've got an anchor. What gives you more power when you punch? Is it just dropping your weight, or is it having a hold of somebody that you're punching? Yeah, get a hold of them. If you've got somebody that's trying to hit you, do you have to fight fair?
No, sir.
No, you have to go home. Now let's see here. Everybody who's out there should still be in a back stance where I left you, Miss Alyssa. Thank you very much. Good stuff. Aim, drop into that punch. Let's go. Ooh, there it is. And turn, drop that weight into that back, into that down block. Go. That's it right there, Mr. Bryce. Aim, punch, go. Aim, punch, go. Aim, punch, drop in and go. Hiya! Very good. Nicely done, everybody. And back to beginning class. Go get set. I want you guys working on that. Drop that. Explode into that. Dropping that weight into each technique that you guys are going to do. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, does this mean that I'm going to come up and down on each one of my techniques?
No, sir. Sir.
No. If I'm doing done gun here and I pop up on this first one, yes, I'm dropping down into this one. Right, everybody?
Yes,
So if I pop up and then drop down. Do I do one of those guys?
Yes, sir.
In fact, everybody try that real quick. Everybody go to that awesome position. Everybody say, sir.
Sir.
Very good. And what I want you guys to do is go for maximum bobbing. Yes, sir? Mr. Bobby, you should excel at this. Yes, sir? All right, everybody. And prepare for done gun with bounces. Done gun with bounces. Begin. Push. How weird does that feel? Oh, it's so gross. It's gross to just watch even. And everybody stop there, stop there, stop there. I like how everybody made it to the first half and everybody in here is looking at me like, please no more. Please don't make us do this anymore. Believe it or not, there's actually several styles of martial arts that believe very strongly that this is where you get all your power. Now, I agree with them to an extent. Dropping your weight into a technique is how you do get an extra boost of power, right, everybody? But do we need it to be this excessive, everybody? No, from here. So, guys, what I want you to do, focus on that snap. You're popping those hands up, boom, drop down, into that strong stance, snap into that. Aim, as you step forward, you're not just stepping, you are exploding off of this back leg into that punch. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Focus on the move or the leg that's driving you into that technique. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And position.
Sir.
Very good. Prepare for done good.
Done good, sir.
Just this first half, pushing in and exploding into those techniques. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And begin. Beautiful. And right position.
Sir.
Nicely done. Now that we've got that push on those back legs, now we're taking any fast go. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, where else in our bodies can we generate power? We've got our legs. We just focus on those good stances. Where else can I generate power? Somebody out there tell me. Where else? Let's see here. Mr. Walter, sir.
Sir.
Oh, no, I can't hear anybody.
Yes, sir.
I'm muted.
Yes, sir. Can you
Mr.
hear me?
Walter, type it into the chat, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
He actually responded to. He said, yes, sir. The toes. That's part of it. I mean, if you're not gripping the ground with your toes, I mean, your stance is fundamentally, it goes down to those toes, right, everybody? Very good. Now,
So you
where
can't
else,
hear
where
me?
else can I generate power?
Okay.
Yes, sir. Your hips. Very good. That's the winning answer right there. Ding, 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 ding. Never stand up fast. Are you set?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. What I want you guys to do is do that first sequence, that step out, single block, aim, punch. Join me right there and stay there. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And go. One. Now from here, guys, when I chamber up, I'm stepping back, and what am I using to generate that power in this next step? Your hips. I am snapping my hips into that. So I want you guys to start doing that. From here, looking over that shoulder, chamber up, step out behind you, and snap those hips into it. Good. Very good. Aim and punch. Now this next part is the easiest part to generate that power with those hips. I'm looking towards the front. I'm stepping backwards into what kind of stance?
Front stance.
Front stance. That way when I push up here, my legs can snap into that stronger stance, that front stance going this way, and I can whip my hips right into it. Every turn and snap. Go. And come back to that punch, please. Go. Good. Now from here, everybody, you're looking towards yourself in the front. You're going to take the front foot. You're going to step it backwards behind you. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Chamber up for that down block. And now you're going to push off, just like Mr. Walter so astutely described. You're going to push off that front foot, and you're going to snap those hips into that down block. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And push off, snap. Go. Very good. Mr. Elliott, did that almost throw you out of bounds a little bit there, sir? Very good. Come right back to here.
Sir.
What I want you guys to do, practice that for a couple seconds. I'm going to give you guys a moment. You're just going to push off that front leg, snap those hips, boom, right in that down leg. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
This will serve you well with your comments, too, giving you extra power there. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And show me a couple of those turns. And go until I tell you to stop. Yeah. Oh, that was it. That was it right there. That was the start. That was the start right there. Leading. Those hips should be driving this out. There we go. Good job. Very good. And from here, everybody, relax, please. Take a knee pass. Go, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Scott, give me your fingers, sir. Run it over the kicking pouch, please. Okay.
Yes, sir.
All right, so everybody out there, watch what we're about to do with this. When you're thinking about power and those hips, you got to think about generating it with your whole body. Whatever it is that you do, which way is more, my leg or my whole body? Whole body. Which way is more, my arm or my whole body? Whole body. Which way is more, my head or my whole body? I don't know about that. I got a pretty big head. We'll see. Yes, sir? Now from here, guys, if Mr. Stout is over here working with me, sir, if he's holding that straight out here just like this, and I'm trying to nail that down block. Yes, sir? If I've chambered up, if I've stepped back and I'm in the right stance, and I turn, and then do my down block too late, I can only hit it with what? My arm. That's all the power that I get. If I'm doing my punch here, and I don't pivot with my hips, what do I hit it with? My fingers, and I hit it with basically nothing, right, everybody?
Sir.
I don't have any power on that. There's no way to generate it, right, guys? So once I've done this punch, when I'm stepping back, as I snap those hips, that's when that down block is happening. That's when I get a little bit more power, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So that's when you can actually hit with that. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Guys, this is how, if you want to break a board with a hammer fist, this is how you do it. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, everybody stand up fast. Go, yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Let's put that power on these techniques. Position.
Sir.
Let's roll back to just Chunji, because this is where this is done all the time. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
You're just snapping your hips the entire way through. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Show me Chunji. Focus on those hips. Ladies and gentlemen, to quote the great Shakira, these hips don't lie. Yes, sir?
Sir.
And if you don't know what that song is, that's your friends. Good stuff. Now from here, guys, when I step out or chamber up, I'm stepping backwards so that I can push into that strong down walk. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Snap those hips into it. And show me that. And go. And back to the beginning.
Sir.
I still see people stepping out. This is how you learn it as a gold belt, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
This is how you learn it as a high gold belt. This seminar here, for everybody that's in here and out there, is to take your technique to the black belt level. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Whether that's with weapons, whether that's with stances or fundamentals, this is how we get it done. It's with the little things. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Think about Michael Phelps, the swimmer, right, everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
When he started swimming, Mr. Elliott, when he started swimming, every improvement that he made his time faster, right, sir? Or think about Usain Bolt. That guy can run, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. And when you're starting out as a track runner or a swimmer or a martial artist, every change that you make makes you look better. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Once you get to the black belt level, each change you make only makes you look a tiny little bit better. Only makes you look a tiny bit more powerful. Only actually makes you a tiny bit more powerful. Right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
So it's these small changes that we're making here that are going to elevate you guys to that black belt level. As a swimmer, if you make a big change at the beginning, it shaves off a tenth of a second, or it shaves off a whole second off of your time. By the time you're Michael Phelps level, you're shaving out. You're talking about hundredths of a second, minuscule amounts of time. That's what separates somebody from first and second place, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
If you're at a tournament and you've got stances where each move is considered and spot on, and that's that 100th of a point that's going to move you into the winner's circle. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
It's going to move you to first place. So everybody, when you step out, step back and step into it. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
This does not need to be a long, drawn-out process. It needs to be quick, though. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And show me that step. Down block. Go. Punch. Aim, step forward, punch. Go. Good job. Now, as you come across with this next down block, remember, I'm crossing. That way I can push off my front foot. I can unwind my hips, and I can hit that down block properly. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And go. Woo, Mr. Everett, we have seen improvement already. Very good. Aim, punch, go. Good. Towards the front. Now remember, stepping back and snapping those hips into that down block. And go. There we go. Aim, punch, go. Very good. Turn and down block. Go. That's it right there. Aim, punch, go. Very good. There we go. And now same thing with those square blocks. Step out. I'm stepping back. Not as far. I'm stepping this way and snapping those hips into this square block. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And go. Very good. Step forward. Or wait. My apologies. I got combo one on the brain. Everybody punch. Come on back to here. And side block. Go. Very good. I just want it to be combo one. And aim. Step forward. Punch. Turn and side block. Put that power in there. Go. Smooth turn, Mr. Elliott. Good. Aim and punch. Turn and side block up. Good. Aim, step forward, punch. Good job. Turn and side block. Aim, step forward, punch. Aim, step forward, punch. Step backwards, punch. Step backwards, punch. Hiya! Very good. And now we're taking it to catch your breath for a second, please. Yes, sir?
Sir.
I'm going to borrow Mr. Bryce. Mr. Bryce, will you stand on up, please,
Yes,
sir? Mr. Bryce, as you're doing this punch, as you're doing those punches towards the front, so show me that side block right here. Aim, step forward, punch. Now I want everybody to notice, as he steps forward and punch, go. Step forward, punch. Step backwards, punch. Do his elbows pop out to the side as he's getting ready to punch? No. Step backwards, punch one more time. Very good. And take a knee, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Everybody give us a Bryce round of applause. Guys, this next small black belt level change is going to elevate your form even more. Yes, sir?
Sir.
So here's what we're doing. You've done that last side block. I aim as I step forward to punch. My hand, my whole forearm, should brush against the side of my body. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very good. If my arm cocks out like this, as I extend my punch, does my punch extend in a manner that gives me power, or does my punch extend in a manner that's going to injure me?
Injure, sir.
Injure me. If I hit early, which
Injured.
in a fight, it's dynamic. As you guys know, if you're sparring with somebody, are they ever where you left them?
No, sir.
No, sir.
You start punching and he's already someplace else, right, everybody?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Very good. If I punch and I cock my elbow out to the side, if I connect here early, what's happening to me?
You're getting injured, sir.
I'm getting injured. It's going to hurt my wrist. This wrist is already bad. So if I hit here, I'm going to hurt myself. As I punch out, I want this to just brush my side each time. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very good. And as I punch, this disguises my punch. It is not as noticeable. If you see an elbow, everybody out there, if you see an elbow pop out on somebody, does it look like they're about to punch you?
Yes, sir.
If somebody pops up like this, that's a punch coming at you, right, everybody? Somebody's hand right here, before you know it, the punch already happens. It's easier to hide it when it's right here. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Keep those punches close. Everybody stand back. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And prepare for done gun.
Done, good, sir.
Let's put those principles into practice. Make sure that those forearms brush the side of your body. This is where we're starting to build that black belt technique. So everybody have your hands in gym, please. Go. You're going to do your punch out and back in. Make sure that forearm brushes the side of your body every time you punch. Yes, sir? So reach in here out there. Show me 50 punches with that hand brushing against your uniform every time. Go. Nice, strong, powerful punches. Very good. You ever wonder where the black belt instructors get their power? It's in these little tiny things. Yes, sir?
Sir.
Yes, sir.
Straight out. Turn. There you go. That's it right there. Good. I will pop it up. Always come straight. There we go. There we go. You feel the difference there, sir? Good. Good. Straight out. Don't let it pop up. Straight up. There you go. Right there it is. Good. Very good. And everybody position.
Sir.
Prepare for done good.
Done, good, sir.
Making sure you nail those punches. On those 3 punches going forward, keep those elbows tucked in. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And done good. Begin.
Hey.
Woo, there we go. Good job, everybody. And position.
Sir.
One thing, though. So you guys to focus on your hands. And, guys, well done. You listen. Everybody give yourselves a round of applause. You guys listen. You focus on your hands. You guys did a great job on those hands. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
What about the feet, though? I see this over here. You focus on your arms and you lose sight of your legs. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Let's put it all together. So, guys, slow down. I can't believe I'm telling you guys to do this on a black belt test. Slow down. Focus on your legs. Focus on your hands, too. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And prepare for done good.
Done, good, sir.
Person who does it the best gets to take a break while everybody else does it again. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And done good. Begin. Right. more time.
Yes, sir.
Good?
Done good, sir.
Very good. Okay, lazy now. Done good? Nice and strong, nice and tense. Begin.
Hut.
Hut. Yes, indeed.
Hut.
Good job. And everybody position.
Sir.
Nicely done. Everybody in here, out there, especially my guys wearing masks. Everybody go grab a drink of water, please. Take a break. Go.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Good stuff. I'm gonna grab a drink of water myself. And everybody, once you got that drink, tag those comments again, please.
Yes, sir.
Now, it's come to my attention, and Mr. Beck, I think, already knows how to do this, but I think there's a couple folks out there who may not. It's come to my attention that there may or may not be some folks who haven't done any comma spins yet. So, guys, let's have some fun. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So guys, here's what we're going to work on. Let's see, if I could highlight, if we could bring over here the spotlight to Mr. Everett. Mr. Everett, turn this way, please, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Mr. Everett, will you show how to do a basic comma spin, just one going straight up, sir?
I'm actually not sure how to do that, sir.
Oh, excellent. Well then, guys, we've had so much fun on doing those nitty-gritty basic techniques, guys. Let's bump it up a little bit more. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So guys, here's what you're going to do. Whether you're in here or out there, if you've done this a lot with me down in Longmont, here's what we're going to do, guys. You're going to take your comma and you're going to hold it with 3 fingers on the blade. Now, guys, this is not how you use a normal bladed weapon. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you're like, I'm going to cut this apple by holding the knife by the blade, you did not hear this from me. Okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Keep all your fingers attached. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to let the comma roll over the back of your hand. Here's what you're going to do. I got my thumb on top, 3 fingers on the bottom. I'm going to keep the base of the comma up and let it roll over the back of my hand. I'm going to let it roll over my fingers, and I'm going to bring my hand back forward to catch it. So the motion is this. All right, everybody? Join me right here. Everybody like this. Yep, that's it. It's just that. Then when I'm done, I'm going to let go of the comma, let it roll over the back of my fingers, and I'm going to let it fall back into my hand. With my fingers here, my comma will not go flying off unless I set it free. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
If I set my comma, thank you very much, sir. If I set my comma free, of course it's going to go flying, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
But if I cool and collect it, just let it spin over the back of my fingers, it's going to land right where I want it to with an almost depressing and boring degree of regularity. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, and let's rock. So start on your right hand or whichever hand is your best. Start there, and we'll move on to the other side in just a minute. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And go. Oh, no, we're going to get there. We're going to get there. So you're going to go from 3 to 2 to 1. Once you get the concept and the idea down. So guys, as you're doing this, once you get the concept and the idea down of it rolling over the back of your hand, once you get that down, it's much easier to go from 3 fingers down to 2 fingers. Once you go from 3 to 2, you do the same thing. You let it roll over the back of those fingers and right down into your hand. Then you go down to 1 and you let it roll around right into your hand. Makes it really, really easy to get this down. Very good. You can even use 4 fingers for that. I tried it 4 fingers. The comma just kind of slides down the back. Good job. Pinky will get you. Nicely done. Now, everybody, if you got it down on one hand, switch it over to the other hand that you're not so good with. So if you did it with your left hand and you're spot on with the left, switch it over to the right and see if you got it. If you did it with your right hand and you're like, total boss, switch it on over to the left and go for it over there. And my guys in Fort Collins, you guys all have comma spins down. So go ahead and start working on the sideways spins. Going straight to the side here, just like this. It's the same exact motion, you're just kicking it to the side and letting it rotate around your finger. Very good. I see people dropping them over there. That is more appropriate. Good. Good stuff. Yay! Hi, Miss Hayes. Hi, Miss Blakemore. Watch out for your toes, please. And everybody, real quick, in the interest of toe safety, because as Mr. Walter said, your power does come from your toes, right, everybody? Yes, sir. Everybody, have a seat in seesaw, please. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Or if your knees aren't going to take it, have a seat crisscross, rice off, and you can still work on it from here. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
This just eliminates the risk to your toes. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. Now, if you got it down on one side, if you got it down on the other side, get it down on both. Straight up and down on this one. There you go. Keep going, Miss Hayes. You're doing great. Very good. Oh, look at that. Good job, Blaze. Nicely done, guys. And everybody, time. So now that you guys are looking pretty good on these, let's tackle what they're doing over there in Fort Collins. These are the sideways spins. The sideways spins, these are some of my favorites. And everybody from here, come on up to like your knees right here. Yes, sir. It's kind of hard to do when you're sitting down. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to take one comma, put it out to the side. You're going to bring it across your body. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
This right here is going to give it the extra oomph it needs to stay on your finger as you go around. Yes, sir? So now watch. Remember, my thumb and the blade should be pointed the same direction. Yes, sir?
Sir.
So everybody hold the comma out like this. Turn the comma flat so the bottom of the comma is pointing behind you. You're going to bring it across, and that's going to give your arm the ability, or it's going to give your comma the inertia that it needs to go straight across. Yes, sir?
Yes,
You just leaving this finger out. You bring it across, leave your index finger down, and it's going to spin right around, and you're going to catch it just like that. Very good job, sir.
Yes.
There you go, just like that. Good job. Thank you. There we go, just like that. So bring it across a little. Let's see how everybody's doing here. Good stuff. Mr. Larry, don't throw them at your boys. No matter how frustrating they are, don't throw them at your kids. Yes, sir? Just give me a thumbs up. Don't throw those at your kids, no matter how frustrating they are. Good stuff. Very good. Now, everybody, if you got it going one way, try it going the other. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you can do both, do one right after the other. Yes, sir? So back and forth. Right, left, right, left, going side to side. Ms. Ray J, yes, sir. Type it into the questions, please. Type it into the chat. Now, everybody done? In here, out there, just a real quick point. Remember, when you flip it straight up and down, this is the motion. Remember, you're kicking it up, and this index finger is staying out to hang on to the comma blade. Yes, sir? This is what I'm doing. I'm hanging on right here. When I'm coming straight across, the motion is the exact same. Mr. Joey said on himself, it's the exact same. I've got my fingers straight down. I'm coming straight across so that the comma has something to hang on to and rotate around. Yes, sir? If I just open up my hand and expect the comma to be there for me, I didn't give it anything to hang on to, right, guys? So you got to make sure that you give your comma something to use. If you've got down both going each side, put them together. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Go both hands out, pop them in, and try and catch them. One spin to catch them all. One spin to find them. And go.
Yes, sir.
And don't worry, guys, we got more out here. Yes, sir. Nice. That was it right there. Woo, dude, your gun's playing around. You okay? Look over here. It is. All right, and if you want an extra challenge, guys, this is just for anybody who wants one little extra step above. You're gonna have one comma, just the way we learned how to do it. Kicking the bottom out, and you're going straight across like this. Yes, sir? The other comma is going to be facing the same way. Yes, sir? So you're going to come straight across and spin the commas that way. Yes, sir? Both going the same direction. A little bit more fun on that one, too.
Yes, sir.
You got one here, like that. You got it, man. You can have some fun today.
Go with those spins.
I love seeing folks when they actually get it, they're like, yes! Good job, everybody. Good job, Mr. Zeke. Let's see it, Miss Olivia. No, Miss Olivia, you have to end the day with both of your legs, please. End the day with both of your legs. Don't cut any off, please. Yes, sir? Now, again, guys, the simple truth about doing the commas with both of them going the same direction here is your hand is in the same position. You're just flicking up just like this. That's it right there. Good job, Mr. Jackson. That's it right there. Just keep all those toes on there, please. Yes, sir? Good job, sir. Nicely done. The same way. Good job. Good job. And then, guys, for the last little part, and we'll give you guys another minute or two to work on this. For the the last little part, if you really want to make it interesting, one up, one to the side. Uh-oh. I had it. I've been doing so well. My hit ratio is so good. Hang a second here one more time. Up. Give it a try. It's hard. Yes. Close. Yes, there it is. Yes, there it is. Haha. Oh, yeah, that's harder right here. Over there. Like where you try. There we go. I got it. So one going up, one going to the side. Come up. Good job. It's nice to exfoliate this knuckle. It's very specific exfoliation.
Wesley H is having trouble with the Wesley H is having trouble with the side. Wesley H is having trouble with the side spin.
Who's that?
Wesley H.
Ah, Mr. Wesley, yes, sir. Show me your side spin, sir. Yeah, scoot it on back. Show me what you're doing. Ah, Mr. Wesley, I see a couple of things. First, you're kind of trying to come across and up at the same time, which gives it a really, like a kind of a weird trajectory. You're kind of trying to bring your hands straight across. Show me the straight up and down one. Show me this one right here. That's it right there, Mr. Wesley. All I want you to work on, instead of the sideways spin here, sir, is that 3-fingered straight up and down. Yes, sir? Once you get it with 3 fingers, go to 2 fingers, up and over, then go to 1 finger. Yes, sir? Good stuff. And then pods that are out there in the real world, or in the virtual world, pods I and pods K, you guys are dismissed to head on into the school for formal testing. Yay! You're dismissed to come on in for a seminar. Yay! Good stuff. And everybody, stand on back up, please. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Keep a hold of those compass now again with our second knuckle on our index finger on each side, thoroughly flayed to bits. Let's move on to comma 1 with those power techniques that we started with today. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Those stances. My stances down to my toes, my hips are where I want to generate that power. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Everybody thinks of commas as like one of the weakest weapons because are these very flashy, everybody? No. When you, as soon as you get them, the first thing that anybody does is T-Rex arms, right, everybody? That's the first, seriously, you hand somebody their commas, and the first thing they do is go, awesome. And that's it. That's all they do. It's amazing. So these get a bad rap kind of from minute 1, okay? Here's what I want you guys to do. When you're doing comma 1, you chamber up, step out, and boom, put that power in there. These hands should be tremendously powerful. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, position.
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. And there, comma 1.
Comma 1, sir.
With that awesome intensity, that extra power. And comma 1, begin. Fire! With that extra power on those good hips. Good, Miss Lee. That's the way to apply. Good job, everybody.
Good.
Good job, Mr. Seth. Do not chop a hole in your wall. Good job, Mr. Reed. Good job, Miss Kelly. Good job, Mr. Miller. Very good. And you may take your commas and set it down, please.
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody. And from here, right foot, step by step. Hey, go. Good job. Now, everybody, one of my favorite all-time kicks is the tornado. And that's exactly what we're going to work on today. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, from here, guys, you guys are all upper belts, which means I don't need to give you guys the crunch of that step forward, turn, pop that knee up, and crescent kick. Right, everybody? What we're gonna do is you're gonna simply turn towards that back shoulder, so turn towards your back shoulder, turn up, chamber up, and crescent kick, go. Very good, now remember going this way towards the front and right, turn towards that back shoulder, look, chamber up with that right leg, and I'm bringing my right leg, I'm bringing it across so that my left leg can follow. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So going this way. One more time. Turn towards that back shoulder and launch. Go. Up. This is again where those hips come into play. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So if I am in here, out there, pause. Watch right up here. If I turn, chamber, and stop, I kill my kick. You might as well set your foot down. If you're doing this in sparring, like, what is it? Low ground belt number 4. That hurricane kick. Turn up and round kick. If you're doing that in sparring, if you turn, chamber, and stop, set your foot down and do something else. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
You're committed. One of the biggest things about this kick is commitment to it. I turn towards that back shoulder. I better be moving the whole way. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, everybody, from here. Right foot, step back, step. Hiya! Turning towards that back shoulder, show me 5. Yes, sir?
Sir.
5 tornado kicks. Turn towards that back shoulder. And as I turn, you should transition your weight onto your back leg. I'm going to turn, push off that back leg, chamber up, and come across. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And go. Everybody watching out there? I'm pushing off this, turn this back shoulder. I'm pushing off my back foot. And coming across. Very good. And would you highlight the 4 columns, guys? Mr. Swizzler. Everybody pause.
Yes, sir.
It's no question that Mr. Swizzler, he's you over up one. Nope.
Oh, I'm sorry, sir.
Right there.
Oh, there we go. They moved.
Mr. Swizzler, will you show off a couple of those tornado kicks, sir? And go. Go. It's no secret he's got a good one, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Everybody give the man a round of applause. Good stuff. This Blakeboard's like, my man, my man. Now, really quick, take a knee pass, go. Yes, sir?
Sir.
Now, Mr. Swizzler generates his power and generates the coolness in a couple of ways. The first way is you can tell he's got that commitment to that kick. As he pushes up, as he turns, he's committed. He's going, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
I want you guys to all have the same thing, too. When I turn towards that back shoulder, you're in it to win it. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
I turn, he launches, he picks and pulls this leg up. That's what's going to give him that good kick. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So it makes it smooth, too. Now, guys, the next part that really makes him look cool is he turns, comes up, pow, and then does the cool guy walk away. That right there, critical. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Everybody, this is a little known principle of martial arts and action films everywhere. Everybody repeat after me. Everybody say, cool guys.
Cool guys.
We say, don't look at explosions.
Don't look at explosions.
If you blow somebody up with this kick, hup, bam, walk away.
Yes, sir.
Don't actually do that. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Because if you tornado kick somebody and it doesn't work, and then you're like, yeah, what's up? And you walk away, I'm in trouble, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so if somebody, ask yourself this, if somebody tries to tornado kick you and it doesn't work, is it on, everybody? Oh, it's on, right, everybody? Here's the thing, though. What I really like about Mr. Swizzler's kick is he's ready to go immediately. He does that kick. He turns, hup, pow, and he's spun right back around, and he's ready to go again. Yes, sir? So everybody watch this. Mr. Swizzler, can you show up like 3 or 4 in a row, sir? Show up like 3, show up 4 in a row, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look out for the mirrors, and everybody give the man a round of applause right there. See, when he sets down, if he needs to do that kick again, it's right there, right, everybody?
Sir.
He turns, chambers up, does the crescent kick, and as he sets down, he's turning this way. Yes, sir?
Yes,
So he's
sir.
already turning into this kick. Now, if I need to do another one, awesome. If I need to do a side kick, pow, and get away, Please do. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So everybody stand on up, please go.
Sir. Yes, sir.
Just like Mr. Swizzler, we're gonna work on those tornado kicks. Remember, turn towards that back shoulder, turn, chamber up, and crescent kick, landing in a position. I'm bringing my leg, doing that tornado kick. My leg comes up, and I'm landing with a what?
Chamber.
Chamber. This right here can be used to accelerate me into my next kick or provide defensive cover and sparring. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Work on that. And go. Move me over the screen too, please. There we go. Mr. Becca, nicely done. Mr. Becca, if the boys are acting up, you hit them with this. Yes, sir? They're like, I don't want that for breakfast. And you're like, no! Ha! Just get them right in the cereal bowl. Good. And everybody relax.
Sir.
Quick, grab a sip of water, come on back out, take a knee, please. Good?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Bryce,
Yes, sir.
that beard is luxurious and I'm not jealous at all. Not even in the slightest. I'm not. I'm not jealous, you're jealous. Yes, you were jealous, not me. You're jealous.
That's a
People with all the gray.
That's a good quarantine beard.
Still,
Oh, yeah.
it's amazing.
Stop shaving.
Dad, you don't have to highlight the gray.
Distinguishing.
Ladies and gentlemen, who needs air conditioning when we've got that much shade? And everybody take a knee fast, yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right, now again, everybody. One of the most important things with a spin technique, and I'll ask this this way. Mr. Let's see here. Mr. Bryce, sir.
Yes, sir.
Oh, no, you don't need to stand up. Mr. Bryce, why don't we throw a lot of spinning back fists in sparring? In fact, why don't we throw any?
Because there's too much power and it's dangerous.
There's too much power and it's dangerous. But if I'm not looking where I'm going on a spin back fist, am I going to hurt somebody?
Yes, yes, sir.
Absolutely. This is how we had an instructor get their nose broken with this very technique. A student was using it that wasn't ready for it. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
The student was the person who was not ready. They turned, they did not look, and they went for it. You can break somebody's nose. I almost had my jaw broken with this. My jaw wasn't right for weeks because I took an elbow straight to the jaw. The person turned. I thought they were coming up to do a spin side kick, which I thought, I'm like, oh, great, I'm going to jam that. So I launched in at him, and I took the elbow square to my jaw. Right here. Almost knocked me out right in the middle of the black belt test, and my jaw was squeaky, my ear was weird for weeks. Guys, this is a powerful technique. This technique right here, and let's see here, Mr. Aiden J. Where did he get to? I think he's on the next screen. Where did he get to? Mr. Aiden J, wave your hands, crazy. Oh, no, wait, he actually might have gotten dismissed. Never mind.
I think so.
Mr. Aiden J, guys, he's one of my students down in Longmont. He about got cut in half during a sparring match with the hurricane kick. The person turned towards that back shoulder. Luckily, they were looking where they were going, and they caught him straight in the chest. It was a beautiful match-ending kick. Cut him just boom, straight in half. And I'm like, yes, 2 points on an amazing kick. But guys, here's the thing. If he wasn't looking, if his sparring partner was just kind of throwing it, could he have really hurt Mr. Aiden J?
Yes, sir.
Absolutely. Now, the look does more than just provide for partner safety. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
It provides you with the stability to actually do this kick. I got to turn quick, snap onto something that I'm focusing on, and throw that kick. That's what's going to give me the balance and the attention that I need to stay upright on my kick so I don't fall over. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So everybody stand on that, please. Go.
Yes, sir.
Find something in your room that you want to aim for, whether you're at home, whether you're in here. Find something in the room that you're in that you want to aim for. If it's me, it's this little camera right here, specifically the lens. I'm going to look right at it. I'm going to turn, look, and I'm not going to throw my kick until I can see it. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to turn, look over that back shoulder. As soon as I can see that kick, I'm going to throw the technique. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Not a moment before. If I turn, look, and throw the kick, wherever it might look fun, right, everybody? But is it as good as it could be?
No, sir.
No, do not fire until you see whatever thing it is. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So take these slow, don't put a million in a row. Work on that focus, seeing what you need, and throw that kick. And you guys got a couple minutes, go!
Sir, sir.
Good job, Mr. Everett. I want you to.
Nice, Rebecca.
Which one's like, which hand do you right? Woo! Right, okay. So over the right. When you start that action, I want you to accelerate into the hole. Yes, sir? See right there? You accelerate it and then what? What did you step? Don't step. Accelerate, turn, look.
That's what?
Don't slow down the entire time. I want to go faster. Yes, sir? And ho! That's it right there. Ladies and gentlemen, wow! Progress has been made today, ladies and gentlemen. Keep it up.
All the panels.
Good job. And slow down. Take a breath.
Nice, well.
See over down left. Good job. And everybody, time.
Sir.
Now what I want you guys to do is whatever leg you are hot stuff with, switch. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Turn towards the other leg. Force yourself to get good at that tornado kick with the other side. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
If you train one side, this is a mistake that I have made. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And I'll be the first to admit it. This is a mistake that I made. With my jump side kick, I trained my right leg exclusively when I was a kid. And to this day, my right leg looks pretty darn good. Did I train my left leg though?
No, sir.
My left leg, when I do a left leg jump side kick, it looks busted. I hate the way it looks because I take my 2 steps and it's nowhere near as high as it should be. It doesn't generate the power that it should. I land funny and it's weird. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
When I go with my right leg, I love it because I've done it a million times and it lands exactly how I want it to every time. Train both legs. Listen to somebody who's made a mistake. If you train with both legs, they'll be there when you need them. If you don't, this leg, my right leg, or my left leg, if I have to do a jump side kick under pressure, I'm going to crack. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Sir.
Make sure you train both sides. So, switch over to the other side, turn towards that back shoulder, hook, and work on that opposite leg. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
And go.
Mr. Martin.
Don't crowd. Pull yourself over. Just a nice little make sure.
He's rehearsing.
Yes, sir.
Good job.
Nice, Jake.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Don't fire any further.
What's up, guys?
Good. And everybody, time. All right, guys. Here's what we're going to do next. You're going to do that tornado kick, land, reverse hook kick. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Sir.
So, tornado kick, hook, and set it back down. You should end up in the same spot that you were at the beginning. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Sir.
And tornado kick, reverse hook. And go.
Yes, sir.
Tornado kick. Take your second, catch your breath. Second. And everybody remember, in here, out there, if you have a knee issue, ankle issue, back issue, whatever, if you know you need a modification on this, take the modification. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
No knee left behind, please. So remember for this, guys, I'm turning towards that back shoulder. I pop up. If it's my right leg doing the kick, I'm going to set it down as my left leg that's going to do the reverse hook. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if I take with the right, hook, pound, left, finishes the job. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And keep it on going. Couple more minutes. And go. Yeah, Mr. Steph.
Good job, guys.
There you go. Is that right there? Good job, Clarks.
Mr. Wagner?
Mr. Reed, do not kick Miss Kelly in the butt. Or in the face either. Good job, Miss Stacy. Good job. Everybody watch up here. Everybody watch Miss Rebecca. Miss Rebecca, show me that kick. Go. Everybody give her a big round of applause. That was it right there. Now, guys, she's learning that kick tonight. Everybody give her one clap. Give her two claps. Point out and say, nice work.
Nice work.
Now, everybody quick, take a knee pass. Go, yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Now, guys, same exact principle. Same exact thing on this kick. As I turn toward that back shoulder, I look and I throw my crescent kick. Right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
As I set it down, first of all, I'm pivoting this foot. Set yourself up for success. If I pivot this foot as I set it down, do I need to worry about it later?
Yes, sir.
Now, if I set it down here, as I come up, I have to snap this knee around, and I have to pivot it so that I can do that hook kick. Right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
If I set this foot down and it's already in a spot where it's pivoted, all I got to do is look over my shoulder and throw that hook kick. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Set yourself up for success, and I can't believe I'm saying this to a crew of black belt testers. Don't work so stinking hard. I know, don't work so hard. If you do this kick and you're turning and you're stopping, and you chamber and you stop and you jump, and you set this foot down in front and you turn over your shoulder again, do that reverse hook kick, you have to hop around and pivot this bottom foot as you're doing that crescent or that hook kick. That is so many more steps than it needs to be. And it's so much more effort than it needs to be. Work smarter, not harder. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
So as you kick, how set this foot down in a spot that's conducive to doing that reverse hook kick. Turn, look where you want to kick, then do it. And go.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Ready? There it is. You mentioned that first one. Yeah, pivot spot. There you go.
Good job, sir.
Good job, everybody. Now, everybody, one more pro tip. Everybody, your poor feet can only handle so much. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Your feet, your knees, they can only handle so much. When we're spinning like this, if your arms are flying out and doing their own thing, they have an outsized influence on your knees and on your ankles. If I'm trying to do this and I have my arms out like this, if you do that spin, actually, everybody, really quick, hold your arms out, and everybody spin really fast and feel really quickly. Who here feels their hands tingle a little bit? Anybody here feel that? Even if I just go halfway and I really wet my hands, you can feel all that blood stack up into one hand, right, everybody?
Yes, sir.
That right there, that's the amount of pressure and energy your body's exerting on those hands alone. If you keep your hands in as you do this, yeah, if your elbows cock out a little bit, that's fine. My ankles and my knees and my hips have a lot less to deal with. Keep those arms in. If you need a good reminder, a nice light pinch on your uniform. Just a pinch will do. Yes, sir? Don't grip it, you're gonna yank your head off. Nice little pinch, and get spinning, please. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Cal.
Good job. And everybody, time. Quick, grab a drink of water, and come on back, take a knee, please. Good?
Yes, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
May I ask for something slightly unconventional?
Yes, ma'am, of course.
Miss Jody isn't able to be here to test tonight with her
Okay.
tricycle group, and I was wondering if while they are in the school, we could film a little message letting her know that they are thinking of her.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, indeed.
And they get dismissed in 5 minutes, so.
So I think we can make that work.
Thank you, sir. You're the
Good
best.
stuff. Of course. All right, everybody, guys. So here's what we're gonna do. Let's take a second and recap. Everybody take a knee, please. Go.
Yes, sir.
So we covered a lot today. We covered some comma stuff. We covered some stances. We covered some tornado kicks and other kinds of awesome kicks. Guys, the reason for this is because I really want to take a second and get you guys in tune with paying attention to where the sources of power are in your body. It's not, and guys like to think about this all the time, it is not, interestingly enough, your muscles. So when you see folks who are like super jacked and like testosterone bound, they might be super strong in a couple of movements, right, everybody? But unless they've got their core together, unless they've got their hips in play, they are missing out on power that they would otherwise get. And you can have more power, you can generate more energy than somebody who might be muscle bound and like a total gym rat, okay, everybody? If you know how to use your body properly. These stances are designed to help aid in giving you extra power without you having to be like yoked, okay, everybody?
Yes, sir.
I'm not like a super jacked dude, nor do I want to be. And if you want to be super jacked, that's fine. I'm not telling you that's wrong, okay, everybody? If you want to be jacked and yoked and just like unable to give people hugs because your pecs are too huge and just, I can't do it. If that's what you want to do, that's fine. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
What I am telling you, though, guys, is that you've got to be able to use your hips. You've got to be able to generate that extra power and that spin and that torque. That's what's going to give you those hard hits. That's what's going to give you that extra energy. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Also, with those jump kicks, if you have one big takeaway, look where you kick and keep moving. If I commit to this, I better do it. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Good stuff. And everybody stand on up, please. Go.
Yes, sir.
Face towards front, please. Show that awesome tension. If you are in here, you are dismissed. Head on them and keep on training. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Bow courtesy. Everybody out there, stick around for just a minute. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Because, guys, there's everybody that's in here. I want you guys to be able to help out with filming our little video for Miss Jody. It'd be kind of cool to have you guys like all waving in the background. Yes, sir? Good stuff. So everybody practice your wave real fast. Practice your favorite TikTok dances or whatever. Or whatever it is. I don't know.
I can't do that.
Very good. And so, guys, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to move this out of the way here. Whoops. Oh, that's very scary. I'm going to move it back this way, actually. Terrifying things are happening, ladies and gentlemen. None of them good. All right, everybody. Turn face towards the camera right over here. Sure. I'll get out of the way. Good. So everybody in the screen, practice your wave here. And everybody say, we miss you, Jody.
We miss you, Jody.
We miss you.
We miss you.
Everybody say, wish you were here.
Wish you were here.
And everybody, attention. And bow, courtesy towards Miss Jody. Excellent. And give her some energy. Awesome. And everybody in here, you guys are dismissed. Grab your water bottles, grab your commas, and get out of my face before I say too many nice things about you.
Yes, sir.
still got a minute or two with you guys. Prepare for, let's see here. Prepare for one yo, please. Go. Mr. Luke, I'm going to remember that. I'm going to remember that face. And I want you to show me your very best. One yo, begin. Hiya!
You might not want to be, but. Yes, sir.
Here's my flip-flop self.
And everybody, back to prepare. And here's the thing. I dare you guys. And will you highlight Mr. Seth, please? Speaking of like testosterone fueled by Mr. Bob, I dare you. I double dare you. Somebody, anybody, have more intensity than Mr. Seth. If anybody beats him, he owes 25 push-ups, and we get to move on to a different form. Let's see, will you pop it on review there, sir? Good stuff. And somebody beat him. Prepare for one yo. One yo, begin. Almost done. Woo! Mr. Seth, they gave you a run for your money, sir. Good job. All right, everybody. Now, guys, position. Nicely done, guys. I like that power. I like that intensity. Mr. Switzerland, make sure that mask covers your nose, please, sir. I know it's hard to breathe. Thanks, boss. And everybody, let's see here. Who do I have? Who do I have in class? Who do I have in class? Let's see here. And I dare anybody. Let's see here. Who's ready to take on the challenge? Mr. Reed. I dare anybody to have better combinations than Mr. Reed. Set to your left. Set. Purple belt combination number 1. Also, Mr. Seth, you should know this one. Purple belt number 1, please. Go. Oh, Mr. Reed, those kicks. That's what's up. Turn. And somebody have better kicks than Mr. Reed. Miss Kelly, don't be afraid to kick him. Number 1, go. And turn. Number 2, go. And turn. Number 2, go. Good job, everybody. And turn. All right, everybody. Number 3, make sure that you nail that leg check. That's what's going to cover you in case of a low kick. If you've ever taken a low kick before, you know how awful it is. So make sure when you bring that leg on up, you're tucking that bottom or that foot that's doing the leg check. You're tucking that foot up to cover. Yes, sir? Good stuff. And everybody, number 3, go. Good, and turn. Now, everybody, let's take Mr. Reed out last here. Everybody, real fast, watch right on up here. As I do this, when I'm doing my leg check, it's really important that I bring my knee up high. Yes, sir? If I only leg check down to here, that's not going to help me. Okay, everybody? One of my favorite things to do with the leg check is to take your leg and you put it on somebody's kick as it's getting started. Yes, sir? So if somebody's getting ready to do a round kick, right, getting ready to throw a side kick, a leg check is a perfect thing to do to put right on top of it that stops them from kicking you. This only works, though, if it's up high. Yes, sir? If my leg check is down here, I'm just going to get kicked in the ribs, and it's not going to be any fun. Going this way. So we pop up on that leg check, boom, and keep on going. Go. Very good. There is nothing that says a leg check cannot be aggressive. Turn. If you want, if I'm right here, back check, back leg round kick, spinning back fist, back bridge hand, there's nothing wrong with that, right, everybody? It's the correct combination. If I want to practice my leg check, though, doing it effectively, I'm going to slide forward a little bit. Yes, sir? Use this to block a kick by putting that leg check on the kick before it launches. Yes, sir? And go. Good, and turn. And last time, best time, go. Woo, Mr. John and Mr. Zach. That's the power I'm looking for right there. Turn. And make sure you got a little bit of room next to you. Purple belt number 4, please. Purple belt number 4. And go. Mr. Zach, thank you very much for not kicking the wall. Your insulation appreciates it. And turn. All right, now guys, one of the most important things about your combinations is to make them a smooth flowing train. Yes, sir? As I'm doing this, when I skip inside, reverse hook, back leg grab kick, reverse punch, you don't want it to be halting in any manner. Keep it moving smooth. I guess there's a smooth. There's a smooth like Kenny G. And if you don't know who Kenny G is, ask your parents. Yes, sir?
Yes, sir.
Because if you do know who Kenny G is, good on you. Going this way, guys. So from here, remember, I'm doing that nice smooth slip. That smooth combination. That's what's going to set your combination apart. And go. Good, Mr. Miller. Nicely done, Mr. Zeke. And turn. Good job, Mr. Emmett. And other side. Go. Good job. And everybody, attention. Nicely done. Bow, courtesy. Now, before we go, guys, this is unusual for a black belt test. However, I would like to dish out a little bit of praise before we go. Yes, sir? So, guys, the camera's right here, but I'm going to turn to look at everybody who's over here. So if I kind of switch back and forth, that's why I'm doing that. Okay, everybody? So, guys, first person I want to praise, Miss Rebecca. Miss Rebecca, she's the only green belt. She's the only belt of any stripe that isn't a black belt or a high brown belt. Everybody give Miss Rebecca a big round of applause. Nice work, man. Keep up the great work, and thanks for coming to this seminar. We really appreciate it. Nicely done, man. Boom, good stuff. Next up, I actually want to dole out some praise to Mr. Reed and Miss Kelly. Let's put them up on blast here real quick. Mr. Reed, not only for the hair, but the kicks, the effort, the intensity from both of you has been on point this entire time. Everybody give them one clap. Give them 2 claps. Point at them, say, nice work. Nice work. Good job. Then, guys, I'm going to go back to my grid view here. See who else I want to pop some praise on. Nicely done. Let's see here. And I want to dole out some praise to my guys up in the Fort Collins School. They've been doing this entire thing with masks on, which makes it that much more difficult, right, everybody? So, guys, everybody give them 1 clap. Give them 2 claps. And point at them, say, you're awesome. And guys, remember, if you guys are in the Fort Collins School, please don't mask your enthusiasm for each other. Oh, and they're gone. Mr. Swizzler, thank you for laughing. The other 2 of you guys, I'm watching you now. Good stuff. Then, guys, last folks I want to give a shout out to, where'd they get to? The Eklunds, right here. Eklund's, your effort, your intensity, from what I can see, has been spot on this entire time. Keep up the good work. Yes, sir? Good stuff. Now, everybody, quick, relax, hands behind your back, please. Yes, sir? Everybody, real fast. If I didn't call you out by name, I'm going to do my best to by the end of this weekend. Yes, sir? Reason being, guys, I'm just bummed because I want to be able to harass you guys on a more effective personal level than I am able to right now. I want to be able to dole out that harshness and give you guys the encouragement that you need over the course of this weekend. And this right here is kind of different and weird, right, everybody? But the thing about it is, guys, you guys are making history. You guys are a part of history. Miss Addison, put that watch away. Guys, you guys are a part of history. You guys are some of the first people in the entire world to test for and earn black belts in the middle of a stinking pandemic. I can't tell you how awesome that is, because in 15, 20 years, when people are asking, oh yeah, where were you? Like, what'd you do during the pandemic? You're like, dude, I just chilled. I watched a bunch of Netflix and I gained the COVID-19. You guys are going to be able to say, I didn't do any of that. I mean, yeah, I probably watched a little bit more Netflix, but you guys earned your black belts despite everything. Yes, sir? That right there is an accomplishment. That right there is history in the making. So guys, keep up the awesome work. I'm really proud of you guys. Now, don't tell anybody that I told you that, okay? And yes, I realize we're broadcasting that out on YouTube, so just, yeah, keep that between us. Yes, sir? You, me, YouTube, and the rest of the world. Everybody showing that awesome attention. And you guys are, let's see here, Miss Chrissy, they're dismissed for like a quick break and a snack. Very good. Everybody, attention, bow courtesy, grab yourselves a snack, be ready, log back in. As soon as you're done with that snack, log back into the first meeting code. Yes, sir? So not this one, not the seminar one, back to the original. Yes, sir? Catch you on the flip side. Take it at it. Before I say too many nice things about you,